What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where we're just logged into the PTS for the first time. It's year 7 season 1 time, and we're going to take a look at all of the gear that we have got. This is going to be a very quick overview of all the gear that you get in the PTS to try out. I am going to do some much more detailed rundown videos on each specific item or set a little bit later on today. But for now, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So as always, you can create a brand new character to get straight into all of the brand new gear, and then just use your stash to move it all over to your main character. Let's start off with an absolute banger. It's the Pecan. So as you can see here, it's got quite good stats already. 600 RPM, 60 in the mag, 171k. That's not representative of any kind of build though, although this build is all red. It's not really a good build. It's just, you know, everything kind of thrown together as normal. We've got what we expect here, but let's take a look at the talent. Each kill with this weapon grants a stack of 50% magazine size, increase to the next magazine up to 4 stacks, meaning it could be 200% extra, which is huge, obviously, on a mag of 60. So really, really cool. Definitely looking forward to doing some testing and some statting with that later on. Then we have got the Lud, which gives the perfect streamline talent, which is actually pretty insane. Increased weapon damage by 87% when no skills are on countdown. So definitely interested to try that out later on as well. Obviously you'd want DTOC on the bottom of this, but we can make that change later. And then we've got another named SMG, again with the same talent on. Just so you know, out of interest, Streamline itself is 80% if it's just a regular version that you can put on other guns. So pretty crazy. We've got no pistols, so that's kind of okay. Then we've got the new brand set, that we've got. I've already tongue-tied it, I've not even said it. So I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name, but it's got weapon damage, increased threat, and pistol damage. Comes as a red core attribute on the mask. Looks like it's red across the board, looking at all them pieces. So yeah, that's definitely going to be interesting to try out as well. If we then look at the Tinkerer, which is going to be the master reward for next season. So we've got quite a while to wait before we get our hands on the Alpha Bridge set, we could call it, from Division 1. If your primary and secondary weapons are not exotic or named and of the same type, the secondary weapons talent will also be applied to the primary weapon. Now that talent description isn't exactly accurate because it does work with the Lexington and the hand basket. I guess what it really means to say is not named but perfect talent. Named guns that are obviously a little bit outside of the box, like the Lexington and the hand basket, do work with this at the moment, and I think that's kind of okay. I think perfect talents I understand, so maybe there's just a little bit of, you know, wrongness with the writing there. And then we've got final measure making a return with skill haste and repair skills. Receive 1 skill tier for each ally agent within the range of your hive or smart cover, which is really cool. And then we'll go through the rest of it when we go into it in more detail, but obviously that comes with yellow core attribute, as you would expect, and a really cool looking design as well, a little bit different. So then we've got just the back chest pieces, which are just fine. Final measure reduces the overcharge cooldown down to 25 seconds, and you can get that reduced down even more to about 8 or 9 seconds, so that's pretty cool. With the talent, obviously, if you've got 4 agents within the grouping with you as well, it reduces even more. So then we've got the holster, and again, the final measure holster as well. But then we've got the nimble holster. Again, another thing making a return, nimble talent from Division 1. Receive repairs of 5% of your total armor for every 1 meter running cover to cover. Damage taken while doing a cover to cover is then healed over 10 seconds. I'm not sure that we would use that when we've got the Tinkerer in the game, but nice to see nonetheless. We have got the cloak named knee pads, which shouldn't have increased threat on here. I don't know what they're going to have on here instead, which is interesting. but they should have reduced threat on here as a perfect talent. Sorry, a perfect attribute. So definitely interesting to see what they put here, because obviously it can't have both. It just wouldn't work. Gloves are just the gloves. And then we've got the capping backpack, which should be perfect leadership. That's actually wrong at the moment as well. You might think that is it, but it's not quite. We do see Brooklyn here on the map, although we cannot fast travel to it. I didn't expect that we would be able to anyway. You can see the new manhunt, and I expect that 4 or 5 of these are probably available to do as well. If we head over to the expertise bench, there's some interesting things there as well. We're actually able now to get to expertise level 30. It's finally happened. There's that many items being added this season that you will surpass 29 and get yourself to 30, which is actually pretty cool. And then a couple of other things to take note that we don't know about but are here. There is a caretaker G36 in the expertise bench. Whether it's a placeholder or not, we don't know. And then there is also the huntsman, which looks like a FAMAS as well. And they're not mentioned in the patch notes, and they don't seem to be in the PTS either. So whether they're placeholders, whether they're mission rewards for doing things in Brooklyn, we don't know yet. But yeah, definitely a couple of other things to take note of. That's going to be it for this video, though. I just thought I'd do a very quick rundown of everything that is available. There are a whole bunch of blueprints available making a return, like the lightning rod and a few things like that that we've always been missing. I'll do a separate video on that. So if you are a descent runner, definitely get yourself stacked up to at least 10 caches. There's going to be 10 blueprints added that are missing from various seasons of the past. Season 3 blueprints still haven't been fixed. Yannick mentioned that today, so that there's no hope with them this season yet either. He also mentioned about the Lexington is coming soon again, but they know about it and other people want it. But again, it's not imminent as of right now. It's just a kind of on the radar. That's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything very specific that you want me to check out in the PTS, and I'll be sure to try and get it added to my video list. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.